Testing 1, 2.
They might have been blown. We're trying to fix that. We're trying to fix that now.
Yeah, we don't have it.
And we're ready to roll here between the men's game between the Coca Cobras and the Carson-Newman Eagles. Glad to have you join us here on the Eagle Sports Network for Game 2 of our doubleheader. So we get set for this one. Glad to have you with us. The women coming off their 9-0 victory over Coker. The men's team have a tall task ahead of them against the Coker team that was once ranked number 4 in the nation. Both teams getting set here. We'll get you starting lineups and some history between them. Coker has Adam Kennedy, Felix Stoffler, Hugo Janssen, Jacques Fulcom-Sandu, the reigning defensive player of the week, Marcos Tuorkis, Gustavo Balmeri, Matty Tricker, Luca Leonini, Bastian Yeager, and Gavin Juyo, with Jasper Rump in goal. Eagles get set as the defending National Player of the Week, Tylen Silva, will kick off for Carson-Newman here. See more about how Silva had this week. Referee watches synchronized, and we are underway. Now we're underway. Little false start there. Ben King, Harry Whitehead, Nick Karsh, Yannick Karans, Tylen Silva, Ben Stein, Greg Evans, Daniel Venislon, Eric Schmutzer, Gabe Martin, with Bram Kosgarin in the field for Carson-Newman. Of course, Carson-Newman had their seniors honored at halftime of the women's game. Ty Silva, Greg Evans, Pim Janssens, James Cody, Emmanuel Ualui, Gabe Martin, and Bram Karsgaren were honored at halftime of the women's game as they moved the ball up, kicked out of play. Coker, a team at one point, were ranked number 4 in the country. Started off 7-0, were outscoring their opponents 17-6. However, they are 3-3-1, and have outscored their opponents just 14-13, but are 2-0-1 in the last 3 matchups, including a win over first-place Limestone and the number 9 team in the country, the Limestone Saints, who are now ranked number 19 in the country after that loss in Gaffney. This is a good Coker team that kind of surprised some people. They were voted to finish 10th this year after going 0-5-1 in the spring as that throw-in's long. Headed away. And it'll belong to the Cobras. Fokam Sindhu. Cobras playing on this half of the pitch, trying to get something started. They only had 4 shots against Limestone, but they connected on 3 of them to win that game 3-2 against the Saints in Gaffney last weekend. They, of course, knocked off. They tied with Shaw earlier in the week. That was a game kind of where they rested a lot of their starters. Did the Cobras. Cobras lead the SAC in goals with 31. They're averaging 18.6 shots per game. That's 261. They're first in the South Atlantic Conference by 83 shots. This is a team that likes to score quickly. Carson-Newman, meanwhile, they can fill it up as well. And they'll try to do so. Good tackle by Janssen. Clear down the pitch, and Fokam Sindhu. Bram Karsgaren leaves his pitch wide open goal, and Fokam Sindhu can't get there. It's picked up by Schmutzer. That was a lucky chance for Carson-Newman. Karsgaren left his post, tried to slide in, and there was no one there for Coker. We've seen goals scored against the Eagles on chances like that. Hard shove by Matty Tricker, and that's going to be a foul on the Cobras. Carson-Newman has been 2-0 since falling to Anderson 2 weeks ago at home, and have outscored their opponents 7-1, including 4 goals for that man, for Tylen Silva. Gave him National Player of the Week honors. First men's soccer player to ever earn National Player of the Week honors at Carson-Newman. First soccer player of any kind to be National Soccer Player of the Week for a Carson-Newman soccer team since Lauren Wade in 2017. He also sits alone. He's the penalty king, 6 for 6. That's the most attempts and most makes in penalty history, or in score history in penalty kicks for the Carson-Newman men's soccer program. Silva tries to get that one. He gets it off the give and go from Krons. Gives it up to Stein. Stein now. They're going to call a foul on Stein, I believe. Interesting call there. Gives the ball back to the Cobras. Bounces around. There's that defensive pressure from Carson-Newman that you always see. And that ball is flying out and hits off the top of the covered area that the Carson-Newman team will sit in. Say, wait, throwing in will be Ben King. We're still just starting lineup. Greg Evans is starting, of course, and he's already moved into 4th all-time career game started with that start, 68. Can make history with the most minutes played if he plays 83 minutes today. A way to go out on senior day. Good pass from Schmutzer up to Whitehead. Now it's given up to Silva. Silva, nice move. Silva's going to rip one. It gets blocked. Whitehead couldn't get there either, and it's picked up by the keeper, Rump. Jasper Rump. It's one of the best keepers in the SAC. This is going to be an interesting matchup between these two keepers. Rump is 3rd in the SAC with 46 saves, a 7.19 save percentage. That's also 4th in the SAC. He's allowed 18 goals, but only a 1.277 goal against average. He's also entering this game, had played over 1,277 minutes, which is 9th in the nation. So he has been the guy for Coker this year and part of their success. After going 0-5-1 last spring to start off 7-0, now at 10-3-1, 5-3 in the sack. Good move by Ben King to steal that ball away from Palmieri. And then a steal away by Janssen. It's going to be a physical matchup, you have to believe. As now Tylen Silva gets that one. Janssen goes in. They're going to call a foul on Janssen there. Janssen goes a little too hard there at Tylen Silva. 38-38 left in the first half. No score so far in this one. Just a one shot by Carson-Newman. That was blocked. That was from Silva. Our senior day, women's team will be honored at halftime of the men's game. This team is honored at halftime of the women's game as clouds starting to move in. Get some shade here on what's been a beautiful fall day in Mossy Creek. Silva gets set. He's going to move King over a bit. He'll rip that one in. And falling down was, I believe, that is Stein that was fell down. He's asking for a foul. That ball gets all the way out, and Phil Kim Sandu is going to battle for it with Veneslon, and Veneslon wins that battle. Good job by the Carson-Newman defense. Karsh now looking to see if he can find somebody. He does, and he finds Whitehead. Whitehead's going to be onside. Nope, they're going to call him offside. He was just slightly off. He tried to work his way back to stay on, and Coker had about 3 guys that just stopped running to get the offsides call. Two teams have not met in a long time, 2019, but Carson-Newman came in as the regular season champions for the South Atlantic Conference, and Coker came and spoiled the party, winning 5-1 in that matchup. Carson-Newman's just 1-3 against the Cobras in Jefferson City. Last win coming in September 22nd, 2018. And it's really been all or nothing in those games. Carson-Newman has outscored Coker 10-1 in all the wins. They've been outscored 14-3 in all the losses. 4 goals in that second half for Coker to win that game. They were up 1-0 at halftime. Just pulled away late. No team has scored more goals against the Carson-Newman men's team since that game. As that ball goes on to Whitehead, or Karsh. They're going to say he's offsides. He was looking for Whitehead, so that's second offsides already with 36:20 left in the first half. Last time these two teams met in the regular season was also in 2019. Coker came in as the number 15 team in the country at home in Hartsville, and Nick Karsh with a golden goal in the 103rd minute gave the Eagles the 1-0 victory. Coker has won 3 of the last 5, and leads the series 5-4. It's been a very hotly contested rivalry in the South Atlantic Conference. Good ball from Kennedy to Leonini. Leonini gets that one stolen. Collision between Smootzer and Karsh. Karsh still down. Eventually gets up. Picked off by Palmieri. Palmieri now works inside. Nice move, nutmeg, but it goes to Karsgarin. Karsh is going to get up limping a bit, but that was a nice move by Palmieri. It looks like Karsh and Smootzer collided with each other. You hope they're both okay. Karsh up, and looks like he's starting to get feeling back to his back as he runs around. Smootzer also running around as well. 10 minutes have elapsed so far in this one. No score. Really no chances for either team. Just the one shot by Silva that was blocked. Gabe Martin will take it from Karsgarin. Feeds it long and eventually gets up to Kennedy. Kennedy was looking for Leonini, and he finds him. Gives it up to Tarokas rips that one. Fulcum Sandu goes off his head, and with a chance at a beautiful header for the junior from Paris, France. Scored the game winner against Limestone last week and was named the Defensive Player of the Week. Silva named the Offensive Player of the Week for South Atlantic Conference and also the National Player of the Week for all Division II. This is a big-time heavyweight fight feel. Coker can shoot all the way up to third with a win, and losses by Anderson and LR in the conference. Carson-Newman trying to hold on to that first-place spot. Right now they're tied with Limestone, which would set up a big-time matchup next Saturday against Limestone here on the Eagle Sports Network in Epictown Field. Limestone playing Queens today. We'll try to get you updated on that one for sure. Call a foul. Looks like Greg Evans is going to get called for that one. All 4 fouls have been on Carson-Newman today. Carson plays a physical style of play. There's a lot of fouls usually called on them. Leonini gets to that one in time. Good job staying on side. He's going to try to get that one to Sandu. It goes over the head. Rip that Karsgaard from Gilio. That's a save for Karsgaard. Good job by Karsgaard to save that one. That's the second shot of the day for Coker. They've come in rapid succession, and in doing so, he's been able to keep the Cobras off the board. Again, this is the highest scoring team in the South Atlantic Conference. Let's get the most shots as well. Picked off by Guillot, and a foul on Gabe Martin. No, they're going to call a foul on Coker. Gabe Guillot frustrated with that call. Carson will reset here with 32:07 left. First half, and they're going to back off everybody. Well, the referee and Carson-Newman, and set for Gabe Martin. Martin rips that one down the field, and probably a foul on Carson-Newman, I believe. Yes, that's going to be a foul on Carson-Newman. Get the ball back to Coker. Working quickly out of Cobras. That one's blocked. Good job by Stein to step in front of that one from Palmieri. That was a fast break. Cobras were looking to strike quick. Throw in. Palmieri, he's looked good so far today. Gives up to Tarokis. That is deflected. Not going to be a shot. I mean, nothing really off Leonini. I think was just trying to deflect it off of somebody. It goes out of play and will stay with the Cobras. First about 5 minutes, the ball was over on the Coker defense. Now Carson-Newman's found themselves having to play defense. A little push there by the Cobras. No call. Give up to Leonini. Oh, give and go play. Work to perfection, but good job by Evans to step in front. Was looking for Felix Stoffler. Couldn't find him. That ball's going to go off of Stoffler, they'll say, and Carson-Newman. That was a quick throw, and I don't think Karsh was ready for that one, but it's cleared up, and Whitehead can't control that one. It's out of play as we have played 15 minutes here this first half. Still no score in this one between the first-place team in the South Atlantic Conference and the fifth-place team, but Coker a really good team. No foul called there on the tackle by Palmieri as Stein's down. That ball gets cleared out of the stadium, and Stein's up. He's limping a bit, but he should be fine. And it's grimacing a bit in pain. Hopefully it looks like he'll stay in the game for now. Evans gets that one stolen by Guillot. And it's stolen away by Silva. Good tackle by Evans. Now physical tackle by Janssen. Bounces around, is eventually picked up by Palmieri. Bounce around, a free ball for Whitehead. Harry Whitehead has a free chance, and that gets deflected, was looking for Silva. Silva now gets the ball. It goes in the corner, picked up by Coker's Palmieri. Sliding chance by Stein, and it will go out of play, belong to Carson-Newman. Carson-Newman's going to go quick, gets to Evans. Evans gives up to Silva. Silva, nice move. Silva looking for Karsh, and it gets by him and Stein. I thought that was a shot. I think Karsh also thought it was a shot a little bit, but skids across the dirt and goes to the feet of Jasper Rump. Rump eventually has to pick that one up, and we'll throw it in. It's the second best chance we've seen today for Carson-Newman, first chance we've seen in a while for the Eagles. That ball gets by Leonini, and will go out of play, and Carson-Newman's going to work quickly. The speed of this game has been on fast forward a bit. Both these teams going quickly. As Ty Silva gets a steal. Tylen Silva now overruns the ball a bit, gets it poked away from him, and that's a stolen ball from Matty Tricker. And Hookem Sandu going to run three. He's onside. It's picked up by King. Shoves him off. Hookem Sandu rips that one right at Karsgarin. That's a save. Carson-Newman thought Jacques Hookem Sandu was offsides, but they'll say he was not. It was very close. But nothing there, and that's just another shot attempt. The ball gets worked all the way back to Rump. Whitehead's going to challenge him. He does, but Rump gets it off. Good kick, but Hookem Sandu would have been offsides on that one for sure. It goes all the way back to Karsgarin, who comes out of goal and gives it to Schmutzer. Sun's starting to set a little bit. It'll set a little earlier as we head into the autumn season here. It's felt nice, not as warm as some of these games we've seen earlier. Stein now gives up to Silva. Silva has to be careful. He's looking for Stein. Stein gets there. Oh, but Rump slides in. What a smooth slide by Jasper Rump to cut off Ben Stein. That was a fraction of a second before Stein could get there as a foul's called on Carson-Newman. That's a great awareness play by Rump. Again, he's one of the best in the South Atlantic Conference, along with Ram Karsgarin. It's probably your two best keepers in this conference. No foul there. Much to the chagrin of this crowd here at McCown Field. So that ball gets all the way back to Jasper Rump. Rump, just a freshman from Germany. To see the way he stepped in for the Cobras this season has been huge. It's part of the reason they start off up 7 straight wins. Nice sliding tackle by Ben King to trip up Marcos Turquez. As the ball work all the way back, and Coker has to try again. Schmutzer clears that one out of play before Coker can get anything going with 25:35 left in the first half. Rematch of 2019 SAC quarterfinals. Coker won 5-1. Scoring 4 goals in the second half. A lot of these players remember that game. Good tackle by Evans, but that's stolen away. Back and forth it goes, and eventually goes off the feet of Stoffler. That was a great tackle by Evans on to Jacques Hookem Sandu. Goals, 6 of them in the second half to knock off Coker in the women's matchup earlier today. As there's a chance for Carson-Newman, gets by Whitehead. It's picked up by Yeager. It's all the way back to the goal, and eventually Yeager has to reset. Yeager, big body, 6'6", 220-pounder from the Netherlands. Chance now for the Cobras. That one's poked high. Cleared away, and Ben King able to get it. That was a chance there for Gavin Guillot. to sneak that one by Karsgarin, but it was picked up beautifully. Stein now, chance charges in. On to Gustavo Palmieri, and nothing going there. The ball will go to the Cobras with 24 minutes left in the first half. No score here. Just 4 shots combined for both teams in this one. 2 saves for Bram Karsgarin. Moving up the pitch. The Cobras, and now it's picked up by Adam Kennedy. Now stolen by Harry Whitehead. Harry Whitehead has a chance. Gives it up to Stein. Stein on the side, going to rip that one and just misses a goal. Benjamin Stein would have made this 1-0 if that would have just curved to the right by a couple of inches. Just missed that one. The second shot of the day for the Eagles. Now Cougars working quickly all the way back up to midfield already. The ball goes off of Janssen to Stoffler. Stoffler up to Leonini. Leonini trying to make something happen. He's gotten free a couple of times. Leonini finds Guillot on the side of the box. Guillot rips that one. Looking for Fulcum Sandu off his heels, and it's in. And it's a 1-0 lead, but no, they're going to call that goal. That stands. That's 1-0 lead for Coker. Ball saw the offsides flag go up. I did not. And off the assist from Gabin Guillot, Jacques Fulcum Sandu scores the goal. Makes it 1-0 in the first half. Just off his heels, a beautiful pass by Guillot, and Fulcum Sandu was in the right place at the right time, and now it's a 1-0 lead with the Cobras. Carson-Newman playing down now at home in regulation down at home for just the second time this year. Ball's going to belong to Carson-Newman there. Carson-Newman lost, of course, early in the year, 3-1 to Lee. They were down 2-0 after the first 10 minutes of that game. The only other home loss was to Anderson. That was 2 weeks ago, and Anderson won in double OT. Karsh rips that one, and that one just goes right to Rump. So he handles that one easily. That is Fulcum Sandu's 12th goal of the season. He's come on strong for the Cobras. It's the reason they've gotten back on track since falling apart for a little bit after such a hot start. Karsgarin gives up to Schmutzer. Coker, again, the team that has the most shots in the South Atlantic Conference. This has already equaled how many shots they had in the entire game against Limestone. They had 4. They got 3 goals on that one. They had 4 shots, 3 on goal in that one as well, but only 3 connected to the back of the net. Only 1 so far today, thanks to Gabin Guillot and the assist to Jacques Fulcum Sandu. Foul there, going to be called on Coker. So quick, kind of delayed calls so far today. That's why I paused on that goal, because everybody's looking toward the side official. Carson-Newman works quickly, though, and that ball's out of play with 20:40 left. First half. Carson hasn't trailed much this season. Just 3 losses. Remember, he had that shutout streak. They shut 3 straight opponents out as that ball's out of play for a goal kick. Good defensive pressure from Coker. Coker has been very good away from home, surprisingly. They are 6-1 in road games this year. Only loss up to Lenore Ryan and Hickory. This is dangerous. This has been a tough place to play, especially on senior day for Carson-Newman. Under Coach Stephen Lyons, the Eagles are 2-1-1 in senior day matchups, have had a 3 straight unbeaten streak. They lost their first matchup. But since then, have had 2 wins and a draw. Of course, that win against Limestone last week was on the road in Gaffney up at Saints Field. A notoriously difficult place to play as well. Throw in for the Eagles. Nice job by Whitehead. He was looking for a give and go to Stein, but it's picked up by Janssen. That ball eventually will go all the way back to Rump. And we'll go up to the Cobras. Welcome Sandu. Looks to give it up to Turkey. That's taken away. Nope, it goes out to Guillot. Guillot. Looking for it. They're going to say that ball is out on Carson-Newman. It'll be a corner kick. Looking for a pass to Turkeys, and goes out of play. And this corner kick will be taken by Gustavo Palmieri. Palmieri listed from Sao Paulo, Brazil, the transfer from Grand Canyon University of the Division I Western Athletic Conference. Move from the whack to the sack. Palmieri feeds it in. Bounces off of Whitehead's head. Off of Stein. It's going to bounce around a bit. Third header chance gets deflected down by Turkey, excuse me. It's cleared long, and here's a chance now for Karsh before it's kicked away by Stoffler. Stoffler gives it up to Leonini, who gets it back to Guillot. Guillot finds his way free. Guillot kicks it a long way across to Leonini. Leonini feeds inside. He's looking for Welcome Sandu. Stolen away by Schmutzer. Back out the Karsh. Karsh now looking for the counterattack. Carson-Newman, 17:28 left in the first half. Eagles have to reset. You've seen a lot of times this year teams have left the middle open for Carson-Newman to work and tried to converge. This time, Coker making them work outside. And it's worked so far as Carson-Newman with just 3 shots today. Ball bounces out of play, and Carson-Newman's going to slowly work their way up the pitch. There have been 9 fouls called today, all of them on Carson-Newman as well. They played very aggressively today, and hasn't worked quite yet. Stein, nice move. Gives up to Kranz. Kranz was looking to feed it into Karsh. He does, but it'll be out of play. Ball will go back to the Eagles. Well, Kranz was trying to take a shot there, but he may have, and it just curved, and Karsh couldn't get there in time. He would have been offsides. So Rump gets set. Clear that one long. Goes off the head of a Coker player and will be out of play. It looks like we have our first substitutions of the day, maybe. This looks like we will. Stein is out. And coming in will be number 14, Marius Updahl. Updahl has been, of course, the hero in several games this year. Getting hot at the right time for the Eagles, and that's a good move by Silva. Silva now didn't have anywhere to go and had the big wall of Jaeger right in front of him. Welcome Sandu with the pressure. Now pressure from Adam Kennedy. Now Carson-Newman is kind of opening the middle up and letting them work for a bit before converging on the wings. Strategy for Coker. That's something that hasn't been done so far to Carson-Newman this season. Ball eventually gets up to Greg Evans. Evans kicks it long. He's got Silva. Silva can't corral, and they're going to say he's offsides anyway. Would have been a tough chance for Silva there, but with his speed, who knows what could have happened there on that one. 14:51 left in the first half of this contest. Senior day at McCown Field. This team are honored in the women's time of the women's game. Women will be honored time of this one, and women's team went out with a bang, a 9-0 victory over Coker. Still one more home game guaranteed left for Carson-Newman. They play at Limestone next Saturday. 5 o'clock for the women, 7:30 for the men. This is the third time Carson-Newman has conceded the first goal this season. Both those were against Lee and Shorter. They are 0-2 in both of those matches. And looking to score a second is Guillot for Coker. Guillot, nice move outside. Rips it at Karsgarian. He stops it. And it's cleared away by Gabe Martin. That would have made it 2-0. That was a ripper from Guillot. Karsgarian got his long frame in front of it. It's eventually knocked away. It's like substitutions for Coker now. That's number 49, Mitchell Stars. Coming in from Jacques Fulcum-Sandu, so he'll take a breather here. After scoring the goal, that made it 1-0. Chance now again, Stars off the head of King. Stars kicks it around. He's going to bow around, ask for a handball as Coker. They won't get the call. The ball will stay with the Cobras. Janssen gets it cleared away from him. It goes all the way back to Yeager. Or it's corralled by Leonini. Leonini now. Works forward, going to rip that one inside. I think he was looking for Turquoise or for Stars. Couldn't find him. Now there's a chance for Tylen Silva on the other side of the pitch, working quickly. Silva gives it up to Updahl. Updahl looks back to Whitehead. Whitehead header and just misses it. Cobra fell down. I believe that was Janssen that fell down and gave the space open for Whitehead to get the header, but it just goes wide. Remember the last time the Eagles played here at McCown Field, had a header by Nick Carson that was called off because of offsides, and Anderson took advantage and scored to tie that one up, sent it to double OT where they eventually won. Palmieri gets the ball, gives it up to Guillot. Guillot works it, and that's off the feet of Martin. Stays in bounds somehow, but it gets out to Kennedy. Kennedy gets that one blocked by Silva. Bounces around inside. Stars right in front of it. Can't get there in time. And Karsgarian grabs it. Or can roll into the back of the net. 3 good chances for the Cobras to score on that one. Just couldn't connect. With 11:25 left in the first half. Glad to have you with us here on the Eagle Sports Network. This has been a fun day of soccer so far. What's a fun South Atlantic Conference rivalry that's been intense over the past few years. And see the first substitution for Carson-Newman as Whitehead will leave, and that will bring in Matus Maya. First time today. Remember entering today, Greg Evans just needed 83 minutes to be first all-time in career minutes played. Chance there to Kranz. That gets deflated off of Kranz, and now Maya has a chance to go get it, but rolls out of play or can get there. That was a great chance. It's a rough pass by Leonini. It's a rare mistake. Now a chance. Karsgarian has to come all the way out. Offsides call on the Cobras. Turokis would have been offsides anyway. So he went to get that one. If nothing else, this gives Carson-Newman a chance to reset. With about 10 minutes left in this first half. Down 1-0 thanks to Jacques Fulcum-Sandu. He's going to go off his heel off a beautiful assist by Guillot. Nice move by Turquez. Gives it up to Guillot on the side, looking for another assist, possibly a goal of his own. Guillot feeds it inside. He goes off the feet. Carson-Newman, the defender. I believe that is Veneslon. And eventually here comes the Cavalry. Here's Nick Karsh up the sideline using that speed. Karsh looks cut inside, gets around Yeager. Karsh slides in and goes off of his feet into Rump's hands. Good job by Bastian Yeager playing defense on the speedy Karsh. He used all of that 6'6" frame. Kind of block out Karsh. Karsh couldn't see where Maya was. He gets cleared away. Now a chance for Guillot. Guillot is on sides. Guillot one-on-one. Guillot saved by Karsgaren. It goes out. Shot is wide by Turkis. Karsgaren does his job, and the Eagles are bringing a sigh of relief after that one. Wild play there. As Guillot's going to get a breather now. And Lucas Berntsen comes in for the Cobras with about 8:31 left in the first half. 1-0 lead for Coker. This one, good move by Schmutzer as defensive pressure turned up again by the Cobras. Gets up to Silva. Silva gets challenged from behind but gives up to Karsh, and good job finding Veneslon. Now back to Silva, up to Maya. Maya looks for Silva. Silva slows down to grab it. Good play. Karsh gets it. Karsh gets around one defender. Karsh makes Yeager fall down. Looks for Maya, but it's cleared away by Gustavo Palmieri, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Eagles with 7:53 left in the first half. Bastian Yeager is one of the best defenders in the conference, and we've seen why today. The work he's done against the speedy Nick Karsh. If Karsh gets open, it's almost done for. There's a foul there on Coker. Tripped up by Tricker was Matus Maya, and Maya will get the ball set up with 7:25 left. First half, Maya and Silva will see which one takes it here. Silva could curve it in if he wanted to. And yes, it will be Silva as Maya goes out wide. It's a wall of two Cobras in front of Silva. Silva takes this kick, looks to curve it in, misses the head, goes off the top of the goal, bounces around off the head. That's Gabe Martin. And Gabe Martin gets the goal off his head, off the rebound. It's tied at 1. That ball deflected around, and Gabe Martin, the senior from Corrington, Tennessee, was right there, right place, right time, heads it in. And this game is tied at 1 in the first half. A great play by Gabe Martin, great awareness. Off of the deflection, that went up the top of the crossbar and eventually went in. So now everything's back up even Steven here in Mossy Creek. I wonder if the tactics changed for Coker. It's Martin's first goal of the season. Now a chance for again. Matus Maya can't get there in time, but it's going to be out on the corner. And a corner kick for Carson-Newman with 6:15 left. Eagles working quickly. Maya's going to take this one. Scored off the free kick, and now looking to score off the corner. Under 6 minutes remain. Maya feeds it in. Goes off the head of a Cobra defender all the way out to Maya again. Maya clears it, looks inside, nothing there, and goes out play. So, thanks to Gabe Martin. In the right place, right time, tying it up at 1 apiece. Both these teams looking to move quickly here. And that's a foul there, and down goes Palmieri. And now Palmieri getting up in Tylen Silva's face. Some stern warnings issued and the clock will stop here. And they're going to make Palmieri and Silva kind of talk it out here. And they'll talk, they'll make up and get ready here. I think our referees would like to avoid booking anybody, especially on senior day. You don't want anybody to get booked on senior day. This clock will start again off the short kick by the Cobras. Now working back to Rump to reset. Well, like we said, so far, Carson-Newman's conceded the first goal in now 3 matches. The previous 2, they lost. It's the first time they've answered in both of those to tie it up. When they scored against Lee, it was 2-1 by that point. Lee scored a late goal to win 3-1, and then Shorter scored with 46 seconds left to knock off Carson-Newman in the second game of the season. Rump gets the ball back to him. Will clear it out of play. He'll bounce off the top of the press box. Looks like you have Quentin Carls and Silva will get off, and coming in will be Daniel McElroy, freshman from Larne, Northern Ireland, makes an appearance here in the final couple of minutes. Tylen Silva, I think they're trying to just calm Silva down before he gets a booking. Get ready for the second half. That's the guy you're going to need this entire game. Crons gives up to Evans, and the Eagles will work forward. And Venusland was looking for Carls, and now looks like another stuff for Coker. It will be Jonathan Burr coming in for Luca Leonini. Some subs made in the final 3 minutes. I guess to kind of calms people down, gives some people some extra rest that they may not get at halftime. So they can do. Good steal by Carls, and Carls eventually works up the side of the pitch. There's a chance to feed it in. He feeds it inside. Was looking for McElroy. Can't get it to him. It gets cleared out by the Cobras. Now reset. Stars gets it for Coker. Good tackle by King. That ball will belong to Coker, much to the disbelief of King. Gabe Martin kind of let that one roll out. 2:23 left. I'm going to keep moving Coker back. Looks like we have substitutions. Nope, we're going to have throw in. Good tackle by Crons to get that one free. Now here comes Evans. Gives it up to Carls, and Carls kicked it backwards. I think he does a miscommunication. 2 minutes left now in the first half, tied at 1 after the Gabe Martin goal. Martin is looking for Crons, feeds it way too long. And now there's a chance. It's hard tackle by King. No foul. That's a good, clean tackle by Ben King there. Good job by Ben King to get that one away, but it's eventually stolen by Kennedy. Kicked high into the air. Maya's going to go after it. Nothing there. Kicked off a Cron's foot. 1:25 left. Out to Greg Evans. Evans takes it long. It looks like he's looking for Carls. He is. Carls gets it. Gets challenged by Stoffler, and Stoffler steals it away. 1:14 left. Battle for the ball. Won by Evans. Evans, physical defense, gives it to Carls. 1:07 left. Carls looks to feed inside. Off of Maya, and that's a save away by Rump. There was a wide open chance there. It goes off of Maya's feet and off of Rump's hand. Good job by Jasper Rump to be ready. Now a quick corner for the Eagles coming. Maya gets set up. He's going to take some time here. 45 seconds now. 15 seconds to run off the clock. Since he started that. Gets set with 40 seconds left. Still waiting. 35 seconds left. Feeds it inside. Going to bounce around. It's knocked away by Rump. It goes out to Kranz. Kranz, 28 seconds left. Feeds it inside. Rump's going to grab it, catch it. Great catch by Rump to get in front of Schmutzer. 20 seconds left now. Coker looking to try to take advantage. Turkey gives it up to Burnson. Burnson rips that one. That's cleared away by King, and that's probably going to be it as we're under 10 seconds remaining. Clock's going to roll down unless Coker can get in quickly. I believe they will not. Clock will roll, and that will end the exciting first half here at McCown Field as we are tied at 1. So Jacques Fulcum-Sandu got the scoring started to make it 1-0. And then it was Gabe Martin, the assist from Nick Karsh, to make the goal that tied it up 1-1. We had the halftime all square at 1 here. Let's stick around. We'll have the Senior Day festivities for the women's soccer team at halftime here. So be sure to check it out here. Take it locked along the Eagle Sports Network. Tied at 1 here at halftime in the men's soccer game. All right, so at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to honor the women's soccer athletes as part of the Senior Day festivities. And your first senior coming out is number 2, Kate Zander. Kate is a grad student from Bainbury, Tennessee. She is escorted today by her mother and father, Nancy and Gary, along with her grandma, Gail Leonard, and sisters, Molly and Abby. Kate came to Mossy Creek last season as transfer from Lincoln Memorial University. In her time as an Eagle, Zander has made an appearance in 18 matches while starting in 11 for the Eagles. She has helped hold SAC opponents to just 8 goals this season at home and is one of the many seniors on this team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kate Zander. And the next senior is number 3, Christina Markfort. Christina Markfort is a grad student from Munster, Germany. And she is escorted today by teammate Yenta Cooper and strength coach Ryan Henry. She's appeared in 65 games as an Eagle, making 46 starts for her career. In her 5 years in Mossy Creek, Markfort has netted 5 goals, including 3 game winners. She's also amassed a whopping 4,000 minutes on the pitch over her time in Jefferson City. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Christina Markfort. Next up is number 5, Lyra Mathis. Lyra's actually in her second senior day honoree. She was honored last year as a senior, but now as a grad student from Knoxville, Tennessee. She's escorted today by her mother, Christy. Mathis came to Mossy Creek after being a part of the Martin Methodist College Redhawks, but as an Eagle, Mathis has been named a 2-time COSIDA Academic All-American. While on the pitch, Mathis has scored 5 goals, including the game winner over then-ranked number 6 in the nation, Lincoln Memorial, in 2019. She also added a brace against Mars Hill in the spring season earlier this year. That's Lyra Mathis. Next up is Madison Huffstetler. Madison is a senior from Maryville, Tennessee. She's escorted today by her father and mother, Scott and Heidi Huffstetler, as well as her grandparents, Sue and Mike Huffstetler. Madison came to Mossy Creek in 2017 and since then has made 55 appearances with 47 starts for Carson-Newman, has been a pivotal part of Duffy's tenure as head coach, including amassing 1,324 minutes during the historic 2017 season. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Madison Huffstetler. Next up is number 19, Emma Daniels. Emma's a senior from Knoxville, Tennessee. Emma is escorted today by her mother and father, William and Becky, her sister, Madison, grandparents, Don and Kathy, and, of course, who can forget her dog, Winnie. In her time as an Eagle, Daniels has played in 27 matches, collecting over 450 minutes of action, with 2 starts and has 13 shot attempts, with 2 shots on goal. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Daniels. And finally, Emily Futrell, number 21. Emily's a grad student from Wilson, North Carolina. She's escorted by her mother and father, Debbie and Jeff, her sister, Pearson, her grandparents, Erlene and Larry, and who can forget her dog, Sammy. Over her time as an Eagle, Futrell has netted the 6th most career goals, thanks to that game earlier today, with 36, 6th most career points of 85, has netted the 3rd most shots in the history of the women's soccer team with 256, and has the 4th most career shots on goal with 113. Futrell's been responsible for 8 game winners as an Eagle and has been on the pitch for nearly 4,000 minutes while missing only 4 games over the last 3 seasons. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, here are your women's soccer seniors.
differences. You can see the difference. You can feel the difference too. The running. Who? I got them. They're doing all right this year. I'd like to see some kind of like ESPN documentary or 60 Minutes documentary on the brokering of all these foreigners for they pay agents to get them, but I mean it's a phenomenon. I mean if it's every single school in the southeast that I've seen, it's got to be all over the country. What was the price? The English often the ones that get the most trouble. And then when you're told you're not going to be a pro, you can go get a free education in America and play amongst another avenue. But I'd like to see the inner workings of that. I think it'd be an interesting story. You could sign for a pro club. Scouting, my son is 6, 13, he's in Liverpool. Three professional club scouts. There was one kid who was playing at Liverpool. At 8 years old, you can get and there was 10 of the kids who took to Preston and Trent to the lower division. Like you can move over there. Yeah, I bet you are. That's a tight line too. But I can go. I do my best. I can go in for you. I did this for about 20 years. You just call it waiting. The hardest thing is to not say something back. Oh yeah. And you know that never goes well. Yeah, no. Don't want to start that dialogue. Yeah, you start it one time. Yeah. And the other thing I learned, you never explain yourself. Only maybe to the coaches, yeah, but never to a parent because you'll never win. You'll never win that. They don't. Thank you, sir. I was just saying.
Back here for the second half between the Coker Cobras and the Carson-Newman Eagles. Jacques Volcom-Sandu off the assist from Gavin Guillot made it 1-0 Coker 22 minutes into the match. But about 7 minutes before halftime, Gabe Martin off of deflection off the toe of Nick Karsh gets the header in, his first goal of the season, and it's tied up at 1. Great time for him to get it on his senior day here. A senior from Coreyton, Tennessee. He's now looking to avoid losing 2 straight home games here at McCown Field. Coker looking to continue their streak. Unbeaten streak. They've been unbeaten the last 3 matches after losing 3 straight. Volcom-Sandu will get us started here in the second half. As we wait on the referees to get set, they do, and the clock will roll. So underway in the second half, tied at 1 between the Eagles and the Cobras. Let's clear around and bounce around quickly, and Carson is going to move as quick as they can in this one. Now a chance here for Karsh. That ball gets away from him. Good job by the defensive Coker and Palmieri for blocking that one, and keeps off the scoreboard. Karsh will get that ball. Remember, Coker scored 4 goals in the second half. The last time these two teams met at McCown Field, the SAC quarterfinal game to win 5-1. It's a 1-0 lead for the Cobras at halftime, so you've already done better than that last matchup if you're Carson-Newman, getting the goal of your own from Gabe Martin. Shot-wise led by Coker with 8, Carson-Newman with 6. Coker doubling what they had against Limestone. Again, they still won that game 3-2. Karsh. Hard tackle, and they're going to call a foul outside the box on Coker, and Karsh is going to go down holding his leg. See if he'll stay on. He will. And this kick will be taken by Silva. Remember, off one of these free kicks earlier. That's how Martin was able to corral the ball and get the goal earlier in this one. 2-player wall for the Cobras with Silva taking the kick. Silva rips this one inside, looks for Karsh, bounces around, and goes wide. I don't even know if Karsh touched that one. Schmutzer was in the area, too. I don't think either one of them got a foot or a body part on that one, but regardless, it goes wide, so these are still off the scoreboard in the first half, or second half, early in the second half. Tied at 1, 42-20 left. Volcom-Sandu looking for Leonini, excuse me. Couldn't find him. Sun's starting to set here. McCown Field as clouds have rolled back in. Well, it's been a very nice day. The breeze starting to pick up. I wonder if the cooler weather that's rolling in as the sun goes down will affect this team in any way. Nice move by Kennedy to get that ball free up to Yeager, and Coker will work it back to reset. It's cleared long. There's a chance now for Leonini. Leonini gets that one poked free by Veneslon, and it's out to Nick Karsh. Karsh with a move goes up to Kranz. Kranz looking for Whitehead. Whitehead's going to have to be there, but Yeager gets in front of him, and Yeager kicks it out of play. It's good pressure from Whitehead. It looks like they've gone away from using Karsh on him to attack Yeager to using Whitehead. Whitehead is about 3 inches taller than Karsh, so maybe more chances to get free. It's the big 6'6" frame of Yeager. Veneslond. He's back to Kronz, now back to Veneslond again. He looks to feed inside, looking for Silva. It gets deflected and goes out of play. The ball will stay with Carson-Newman. Veneslond's going to throw this one in. Veneslond throws it in. Bounces away, goes off of Silva. Now Silva collects it and stolen away by Janssen. Bounces around. Eventually gets out to Evans, who heads it up to Schmutzer. Schmutzer up to Martin. There goes the Ben King, and they'll work back to Karsgarin. Talk about these are probably your two best goalkeepers in the South Atlantic Conference. 4 saves by Karsgarin in that first half. 2 saves by Rump. Now a chance again for Rump, was looking for another one, but Karsh gets that one stolen from him. Janssen gets it, a good challenge by Carson-Newman to slow down Coker. That was Yannick Kronz on the challenge. 39:43 left in regulation. Asking for a handball is Coker, but no, this goes off the shoulder of Silva. Silva works quickly, throws it in, gets it back from Whitehead. Silva up the side. Nice move by Silva. Silva inside the box. Silva kicks out to Whitehead. Whitehead kicks it off of Rump with the save. One-timer from Whitehead off the assist from Silva, and Rump is there to get the save, and now it looks like that ball's going to be out of play off of Coker. A great chance for the Eagles to make it a 2-1 game. It's early in this second half. Long is taken up by Veneslond. Third save of the day for Jasper Rump for Karsgarin. They both allowed 1 goal. Then Vercelli. It's a nice move. Goes up to King. King now gets the deflection out of play. He's trying to get the ball out. Now quickly goes up to Vercelli. Vercelli kicks into Whitehead. Whitehead gives it to Silva. Silva right in front of the goal. Half swing, but gets it in! Silence Silva with the goal. It's a 2-1 lead for Carson-Newman. The National Player of the Week shows why he was voted as such. 10th goal of the season for Silence Silva, and his 23rd point of the season. Just a little half swing was right in front of the goal as Whitehead and King connect with him. This is a 2-1 game with 38-29. After giving up the goal, Carson-Newman has answered with 2 straight of their own. As now Coker finds himself having to work from behind once again in this one. And they're working quickly. Here's Leonini trying to get that good pressure by Schmutzer. And it goes off the feet of Kronz, up to Schmutzer again. Schmutzer gets it, gives it up to Evans. Evans gives it to Karsh. Karsh. It's on the run. Nick Karsh. Chance to extend this lead. Gives it up and was looking for Whitehead. And I think Whitehead thought there was someone behind him running. Silva was behind him, but Silva would have been off sides. And it's a little miscommunication there because that would have been another chance at a goal for the Eagles. It's a really good look for Carson-Newman there. They just couldn't get in. Ball bounces off of Kronz. Will get cleared out. Goes up to goes up to Palmieri. Ball around. That ball's going to be out off of Carson-Newman. Yeah, we'll throw in. All the way back to Yeager. 36:52 left in regulation. Still plenty of time with Coker. Good job by Ben King to be aware and get that one out of play. Stop the Coker counterattack. That one all goes off the referee, and they're going to say there's going to be a drop ball because it goes off the referee. Interference from him. Drop ball goes to Coker. They'll restart here. That one's cleared along. A chance for Leonidi to get there. He can't. Bounces around. Karsh. Good job by Karsh. Battle for the ball is eventually won by the Cobras. Janssen. And it's cleared away off the feet of Karsh and stay with the Cobras, I believe. Will. Quick throw in with the Cobras. Silva slips. Eventually goes out to Kennedy, but he's challenged by Whitehead, and Cobras have to retreat. Good job by Tim Vercelli on the header. Like I said, that ball belongs to Coker, ahead of Vercelli. Carson-Newman, while was asking to see if the ball went off of Palmieri, but to no avail. 35-20 left in the second half. 2-1 lead for Carson-Newman thanks to the goal by Tylen Silva, his 10th of the season. Bounces around, now a chance. That one's ripped by Marcos Turquís. And goes right at Garsgarin. First chance we've seen in the second half for the Cobras. They're quickly on the attack. Guillot was trying to turn around, but he has to retreat. Gives it back to Tricker. Long kick from Tricker to Palmieri, and Palmieri can't get there in time, and it's out of play. Right now, Carson is still tied for first in the South Atlantic Conference with Limestone. The Limestone fell to this Coker squad last week. Now a chance for the Eagles. Whitehead. It's 3-on-1. Gets it poked away. Pokes it out to Silva. Silva now. Nice move to Evans. Evans rips one and just sneaks by. And they're going to call. So that ball's out of play. They're asking for deflection. I think for a handball possibly. They say it goes out. Now quick corner for Carson-Newman. Nick Karsh takes it quickly. Kranz gets set up. Gives it to Karsh, looks for Silva, gets kicked away. Karsh is down in the box, no call. And Coker working quickly. Now down is Leonini. Leonini's no call there. She's down, and bodies everywhere. Leonini slowly getting up. He may have I think he just tripped onto the grass. No foul called. Karsh, meanwhile, asking why wasn't he fouled inside the box. That would have been a penalty kick situation, and would have been a situation for Tylen Silva. Regardless, nothing there for either team as that ball gets to Silva off of Evans' chest. Silva racing down. Gives it to Evans. Evans eventually gets it. Back to Silva. And that's stolen away by Turquís. Turquís gives it up to Guillot. Challenged by King. Guillot up the sideline. King kicks it out. And Vercelli eventually picks it up. Fast-paced action in this big-time South Atlantic Conference rivalry showdown. 32-35 left in the second half. The pace has quickened exponentially since the first half. Good steal away by Carson-Newman. Get that ball. Score today from Charlotte. Queens and Limestone are tied at 0 at halftime. 5 shots for both of those squads. 4 on goal by Queens. 4 saves by Johan Hipper of Limestone. Limestone loss and a Carson-Newman win puts Carson-Newman in sole possession of first place, with those teams meeting next week here at McCown Field at 7:30 p.m. Carson-Newman will be looking for what is considered their second straight regular season title. They won the 1 seed after last year's spring season. That was a chance there. Across from Guillot to Welcome Sandu. Had a chance there, but it's put away by Karsgaren. Now here comes Karsh running up. He can't get there in time. It's picked up by Stoffler. Stoffler eventually has to kick it all the way back. That's cleared long and all by himself, Leonini. Leonini now inside the box. Good move. Hard tackle, but no foul call. Now Leonini gets a tackle of his own. Battle for the ball between him and Schmutzer, and they're going to call a foul on Carson-Newman. Schmutzer and Leonini were battling for the ball for a long period of time, and they roll in favor of Leonini on that one. 30-23 left. This is the first real free kick opportunity. The first free kick opportunity we've seen for Coker. Adam Kennedy lining up. Along with Gustavo Palmieri. Palmieri will take this one. Palmieri rips that one inside, looking for Fokum Sandu, and couldn't get there in time. So just over 15 minutes have elapsed in this one. Carson-Newman now holding a 2-1 lead thanks to Tylen Silva's 10th goal of the season. Carson looking to extend this lead, get some insurance. Karsh gives up to Silva. Nice move by Silva to give it up. No, he keeps it. Tylen Silva moves inside, working quickly. Silva now. Nice pass to Kranz. Kranz tries to pass it in to Vercelli. It's deflected away. Martin slows that one down. Eventually goes out to Schmutzer. Schmutzer looking for Karsh. Karsh. Gonna slow down, actually. Karsh, nifty move. Looking for a fancy pass off the back of his heels. That one gets away from Yeager. Yeager and Karsh going at it. Karsh wins that battle. Karsh, pass off his heels. Gives it to Whitehead. Off of Silva. Bounces around. Leonidi will clear that one out to Gabe Martin. And Fokum Sandu running right at him. Kranz gives it up to Schmutzer, and Schmutzer clear that one away back out to King. So chances for Carson-Newman there. They just can't connect. They still had a shot there in all that sequence that got blocked. Evans gives up to Kranz. Kranz now has a chance. He gives up to Karsh after getting challenged from behind. Nice move by Karsh. Karsh rips that one, and it's just wide of the goal. Carson-Newman turned up the pressure in those last couple of possessions. Because of that, you see Coker kind of stumbling back and trying to get out. Keep Fokum Sandu at midfield for the most part. The shots have been in favor of Carson-Newman 12-9. This is just be, I believe, the third game that Coker's been outshot in so far, if that holds. But that includes last week, a 10-4 win, or they were outshot 10-4 and won the game 3-2 against Limestone. Welcome Sandu and King going at it. And Sandu has to give that one up. That one's cleared out. Good defensive pressure by Silva. And Carson-Newman now, they're going to take their time, it looks like, in this final 27 minutes or so. King's going to throw it in. Was looking at Vercelli. Tries to get it up to Whitehead instead. He does. It goes off Vercelli. Vercelli now holding his head. He may have gotten an inadvertent elbow. He's going to stay in for now. Remember, there's some head injuries. If you go down holding your head, you have to come off the pitch. Silva gets that one free. Silva now works his way up the top of the box. Silva rips that one and just saved by Rump. That one almost snuck in. Good job by Silva to be aware of that one. Silva now gives up to Evans, goes up to Whitehead. Whitehead, nifty move. Whitehead's going to rip one right at Rump, and it's saved by Rump. Bounces around, eventually goes all the way back to Yeager. Yeager will clear this one out to Schmutzer, and Schmutzer grabs it. Nice job by Karsh. Good defensive effort by Turkis, and gets out of play. Ball belongs to Carson-Newman. Ball goes out to Whitehead. Whitehead in the corner. Gets challenged. That's cleared out. And they're going to say that goes off of Whitehead. Arguing it was off of Steffler. Now we have substitutions for Coker. Mitchell Stars comes in for number 10, Marcos Turokis. Stars come in a little bit, had a chance in the first half to score a goal. Get it right at Karsh-Garin. That's a rough pass from Rump, and it's gobbled up by Evans, and chance now for Carson-Newman with Karsh. Karsh, that ball bounces off of two Cobra players, and will stay with the Eagles. Evans throws it in. Evans again came in with just 83 minutes needed to pass for most career minutes played in a career, so about 17 minutes away from that mark if he stays on the pitch for the next 17 minutes. Cleared long. Karsh can't get there in time. It's out of play. Ball will go to Coker. 24:03 left in regulation. Eagles up 2-1 thanks to Tylen Silva. 10th goal of the season. Ball bounces around. Eventually, it's corralled by Janssen, who has to give it up to Palmieri. Palmieri runs it back all the way to Yeager. Yeager gets challenged by Whitehead, I believe. Bounces around. Vercelli now all the way up. I think some defense. Looks like they've added Vercelli in the second half to play some more defense. Welcome Sandu almost gets by Martin. It gives up to Stars. Stars gets tackled from behind, and they're going to say that's a foul on Carson-Newman. You also have to wonder with the weather we've had. Of course, they had some rain earlier in the week. It's getting cooler. There's some more dew on the field, and how the pitch is going to hold up late in the season. So many games played on it. You're also playing the second game of today. These are the spots in the grass. This is the only all-grass field left at Carson-Newman, thanks to the new turf over at the Vicky Kazee softball complex. But you have the grass outfield over at the Silver Diamond baseball complex. So, other than the practice field and the fields used by the track and field team, I really can't think of. There's not a whole lot of fields left with grass here at Carson-Newman. That one's kicked inside, and that one almost goes in for a goal. It may have deflected off of Yeager's shoulder from the pass from Kennedy, but it went wide, and it's a goal kick for Karsh-Garin, and Karsh-Garin's going to take his time as he can to run this clock down with a 2-1 lead. Welcome Sandu playing in the box right now. So Coker bringing the defensive pressure up. Riccelli steps in front of that one. That one looked like it was going to go out of play, and he saves that one, and they're going to call an offsides. Looks like on Silva. No protest from Tylen Silva. I think he kind of knew that one. He kind of stopped his run, and if he would have touched that ball, he would have been fine, but tip of his cleat in there, and it was just enough. Good challenge from Evans on to Janssen as captain goes after captain. That ball is going to be out of play off of Stars. Stars saying, oh, no, he kept it in. Well, that's way off to the right of him, and Carson-Newman will get the ball. Carson-Newman now slowing the pace down. Of course, they're still going to try to score goals to get some insurance to extend this lead as that ball gets up to Whitehead off of Silva. Whitehead now gives up to Karsh. Karsh. Nifty move, but stolen away by Stoffler. Now it's picked up by Evans. Evans, nice move. Solid tackle by Janssen. Stops Evans in his track, and the Cobras pick it up. Here's Guillot. Guillot slowed down by Kranz. And a good tackle from Ben King. Ben King stop and go for Ben King, and now a chance. King feeds it in, looking for Whitehead, gets out to Karsh. Karsh now rips that one, was looking for King. It bounces off the head of Kennedy. And oh, a nice nutmeg, and they're going to call King for a hold there. By Palmieri, and the clock will stop here with under 20 minutes remaining. Probably a little bit of delay of game, some gamesmanship. You'll see this for the last 20 minutes or so from Carson-Newman as they had the lead. They'll try to extend the time on the clock as long as they can. You actually got a player down for Coker. It looks like that. Looks like it was Guillot. He had the ball stolen from him by Ben King. A nice little spin tackle by King. Update from Charlotte, still scoreless in the second half of that one between Limestone and Queens. They've only played about 10 minutes, however, that second half. 2-1 here with 19:49 left in regulation. Carson-Newman holding on to the lead, looking to stay in first place to set up a big-time matchup with the Limestone Saints next week. A win here, and even if there's a win by Limestone today, and then a win next week, Carson-Newman will clinch at least a share of the regular season title and will win by tiebreaker. Because of the points. Carson-Newman and Limestone with 21 points right now. Now, if there's a draw in that game and both teams get 1 point, then you have to go to the goal differential, which Limestone is excelling in. They have just been rolling over teams. In conference, Limestone's outscored their opponents entering today 26-7, 31-10 overall. That was, of course, entering today. Scoreless in that game up in Charlotte. Carson-Newman, if you add in the game here, are outscoring their conference opponents 19-7 and 28-13 overall. I believe that looks at the conference goal differential is how that one goes. So got to get some math, got to look at some of those standings. Those will get interesting as we enter the final 2 weeks of the regular season. The objective is simple for Carson-Newman. Win and you're in. You clinch another regular season title and you get another home game to start the tournament. Nick Karsh with a spin move. Nick Karsh now off the side, looking to give and go to Veneslon. It gets stolen away. That was a nifty little spin move by Karsh. Evans picks it up, gives it to Whitehead. Whitehead looks for Silva. Kind of calling on the fly was that play. Guillot gives it up to Stars. Stars Out to Janssen. Poked away by Kranz. Janssen fell and just kind of kicked it away. I don't know if that was a plan there, but ends up going back to Nick Karsh. Karsh again. Outside of the pitch. Karsh. Nifty move. Still has the ball. Karsh works inside. Tries to move again. Gets out the Whitehead. It's stolen away by Yeager. Karsh holding the side of his leg, and there's going to be a substitution here. You see Lucas Berntsen comes in for Stars. And Marius Updahl is going to come in for Karsh. Karsh coming off, of course. He's holding his leg. That may have been the plan anyway, just to have Karsh come out of the game anyway. But good timing for Lions and this crew. 16:48 left in this one. Eagles trying to extend the lead. Silva gets backed up in the corner, looking for a corner kick opportunity. Rips that one. It's stolen away by Stoffler. And Fulcum Sandu eventually gets it. And it's cleared all the way out to Karsgarin. Good job by the Carson-Newman defense. Up to Gabe Martin. Kranz gives it back up to Martin. The Eagles look to move back up the pitch. That one's stolen away. Challenge from Martin on the Fulcum Sandu. Gets by. Guillot is open. Guillot rips that one at Karsgarin, and it's blocked. Karsgarin can reset now. Guillot has another chance. He's got the assist today. And that one's stolen away by Tylen Silva. Great defense by the Eagles and great awareness by Karsgarin to block that one away. Play will continue. Guillot gives up the Fulcum Sandu. Stolen away, and it's off the feet of Tim Vercelli. Our Ben Guillot has been the guy today for Coker. He's set things up. He's got some shots off, and of course, he's the reason they got up 1-0 thanks to the assist. Fulcum Sandu, Jacques Fulcum Sandu. Allen's ripped down and wide open. And pass over to Sandu. It's poked away by Karsgarin. Luca Leonini was open, and he poked it free, and Jacques Fulcum Sandu was right there, but Karsgarin steps right in front, pokes it away, and is able to corral it to save a chance and keep this one a 2-1 lead. Now Vercelli has a chance to run free. It's him and Yeager. Vercelli challenges Yeager, goes off of Yeager's heels. Yeager eventually steps in front and steals that one away. Slide by Vercelli is unsuccessful, and it's out to Adam Kennedy. Good challenge there by the Eagles, but good job by Yeager. Leonini now up the pitch quickly. Looks for Jacques Fulcum Sandu and goes long, and they're going to say he was offsides. He looked offsides from the get-go, and it looks like Fulcum Sandu ran a little too quickly, trying to get in position for that one. And with 14:03 left, you see again Carson-Newman taking their time. Gabe Martin slowly passes the ball back to Karsgarin. Karsgarin's going to put it down in front of the box, going to wait and call his defense. And now the referee, after about 12 seconds, asks him to kick it. And if nothing else, you wasted about 15 seconds if you're Carson-Newman. Going to go foul back here, and they're going to call it on Carson-Newman. I'm going to say Whitehead went into Yeager, and Whitehead's kind of asking, you know, he's a lot taller than me, a lot bigger than me. I don't know how I get the call for that one. You've talked about for the women's games, they've been on the end of some close calls because when you have three players who are 6'1" on the women's team playing against players who average around 5'8", you're not going to get a whole lot of calls. Men's team other than Karsgarin, not a whole lot of height on this Carson-Newman men's team. McFort, though, with their speed, it's been the difference this season. Tylen Silva sneaks free. Tylen Silva's one-on-one rope. Tylen Silva with the goal, and it's 3-1. And the bench will clear off to celebrate with the senior. And it's a 3-1 lead thanks to Tylen Silva. His third straight game of a brace. And you got a bunch of substitutions coming on. I think that's going to be it for Silva. We'll have to see. You have Jacob Lakener, Quentin Carls, and Daniel McElroy all coming on. And with 12:54 left, it's a 3-1 lead for Carson-Newman. Thanks to that man, Tylen Silva. As he gets a goal, he's going to come off the pitch on his senior day. Third straight brace for Silva. Off the assist by Gabe Martin from the other side of the field. So now it's do or die time for Coker with 12:40 left in the game. You're down 2 goals. That was cleared away by Evans. Evans about 5 minutes away from passing the most career minutes played. But right now, I think that you want to go ahead and just secure the win as Coker challenges once again. That one's kicked out of play, and it'll belong to the Cobras. You saw, after the goal, we saw Greg Evans talking to Coach Dave Bazin like, hey, keep me in. We got to keep me in. Let's go ahead and get this record done, and let's get dusted on senior day. Right now, the most important thing for the Eagles is preserving this 2-goal lead. There's still plenty of time left for this offensively firepower, big-time team for Coker. Finally picked up, and Carson will head the other way. That's Updahl. Updahl looks to give it to McElroy. It's picked up by Yeager, who sends it back to Rump. And asking for the foul. And a nice slide by Ben King again. They're going to call a foul on that one. Are they? Yeah, they will. They're going to call. Oh, they're pointing to the side like it was going to be a throw-in. That looked pretty clean from up here, but I'm going to say that's a foul. And, of course, clock's going to run, so Coker needs to hurry up. 10:51 left, down 2 goals. Good block by McElroy. McElroy steps in front of that one. And, oh, it's a save. And they're going to call Yeager for a foul, and looks like whoever's on the side went flying into the bench. They're going to call a yellow card on Bastian Yeager. That was Silva that went flying out, or maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure who it is. Can't quite see. Ran right into the golf cart that the trainers use. And Yeager's going to get a red card. That's a red card. It's on to Bastian Yeager, and Yeager's been ejected from this game. And that's a huge blow to Coker. They're now down a man with 10.5 minutes left. You hope the injured Eagle is okay. It's like Harry Whitehead is player down, and he's up now and holding his mouth. And oh, there's some blood coming out. And now there's a replay there. They're saying Yeager pushed him into that golf cart there, just too aggressive, and gave him a nudge, pushed Whitehead right into it, and Whitehead bleeding from the mouth, and sending Yeager off the field completely. So now you're a man down if you're Coker, and you're down your best defender as they're still checking out Whitehead, and see who comes in for Carson-Newman. It looks like Matus Maya. Whitehead getting checked out by Lacey Gazelle and the rest of this training staff. And Matus Maya will come in for the Eagles. Whitehead gets checked out. Looks to be okay, just getting some water, cleaning him up a bit. But his day is most likely done with his team up 3-1. So McElroy will get the kick this free kick. With 10:37 left in regulation. There. Coker a man down now. And that's their best defender. That one's ripped by McElroy. It may have gotten blocked a little bit, looking for Carroll's, and that goes out of play. Taking their time. It's Carson-Newman here. Of course, looking for a ball right now. Carson-Newman's got all the time in the world. They can do whatever they want. Maya, give and go to Carroll's, and that one's ripped wide. I think he may have been looking for a pass there. Two up doll, maybe looking for a shot. Whatever it was, it went wide. As we're under 10 minutes left in regulation, a 3-1 lead for Carson-Newman. Rump will clear that one. Gets sky high, and that's a foul on Lechner. Lechner was holding Jacques Focum-Sando. They're going to look for him again. Good job by King to clear out. Gets it right to where the women's soccer team is sitting. Now to play. 9:20 left in this one. 3-1 lead for Carson-Newman. Cleared long and goes out to Palmieri. Palmieri gives it back up to Stoffler. Stoffler now gives it up to Tricker. Coker has to work back. And that one's sitting in front of by Lechner. Carrolls clears it away, and gives up to Maya. Lechner now looks for McElroy. McElroy's onside. Here comes McElroy. He's got Updahl. Gives it to Updahl. Goes too far of Updahl. Updahl will have to chase it down in time. That would have been a great 2-on-1 chance. Chance here still for the Eagles. Updahl gets that one poked away. And it's stolen by Luca Leonini. Great chance again for the Eagles, making this a 4-1 game late. Well, again, only 10 men on the pitch for the Cobras. 8:23 left. Throw to Maya is off target. It's picked up by Palmieri. Maya goes down. That one's picked up by Veneslon. Veneslon was looking for looking for Carls. Couldn't get to him. Challenged by King. King, good defensive work. King has been all over the pitch today for the Eagles. Minutes counting down away here for Coker with 7:45 left. You're down a man, you're down 2 goals. And you're starting to be down on time. Ball works all the way back to Gabe Martin. He's got an assist and a goal today. Rare to see a defender. That type of stat line. Hard challenge. They're going to foul on Burnson. 7:15 left. I move the ball up, and King's going to kick it back to Schmutzer. Switch goes up to Gabe Martin. King gives it up long. It's stolen away. I was looking for Maya. Now a chance for the Cobras. Leonini. Leonini. The chance challenged by Updahl. Leonini gets off. Stolen away by Lechner. Lechner gets that one picked by Janssen. Janssen now. And from by Schmutzer, hard tackle. They're going to say a foul on Schmutzer, and no card yet. No blinking clock will stop as Janssen goes down hard. 6:21 left in this game. This will be a good chance for Coker to get back on the board. It's a free kick for the Cobras. Wall gets set. Chance to make this a 3-2 game with 6:21 left. Eagles have given up some late goals so far this season, but look to hold off here. Most of those have been on breakaway one-on-one chances. Of course, off the header by Anderson the last time they played at McCown Field in double OT. Kennedy, that'll be ripped. That's blocked by the wall and goes out of play. That was Palmieri. Now a corner kick for Coker, and Coker's going to work quickly. Palmieri, number 12, in the corner. Looking to rip this one inside. 6:03 left. Chances ticking away for the Cobras. Ripped, goes off the head of Matus Maya. Goes out to Leonini, and it's kicked fly into the parking lot. Now coming up, Carson-Newman is our senior James Cody. This Cody will come in for Daniel Vinnesland. It's up to Karsgaren. We'll give it up to Martin. Let's give it up to Ben King. Ben King looks, gives it up to McElroy. Now it's picked up by Cody. Cody tries to poke that, but it gets stolen away. It's picked up by Guillot. So we're under 5 minutes here. Carson up 3-1, trying to hold on and hold off this late Cobra charge. Good move by Janssen to get around Martin. Janssen now looks to feed that one inside. It goes to no one. Actually goes out to Fokum Sandu, who kicks that one away into the parking lot of the MSAC with 4:35 left. The substitutions, you will see Emmanuel Ulalui and Pim Johnson's. Janssens coming in. Coming out, Coker, is Adam Kennedy. This clock will stop here. Well, the clock stopped. We have a chance. Greg Evans has officially moved into most career minutes played. He needed 83. He's played just about 86 now. And he will look to finish off this 4 minutes and 26 seconds. That would be about, I believe, 6,013 minutes played. I'm doing my math right. So congrats to Greg Evans. All-time leader in career minutes played in Carson-Newman men's soccer history, and he gets it done on his senior day. Well done for the captain. 4:05 left in this one, as Coker has just been unable to get anything going in this second half. Still a score update from Charlotte. Queens and Limestone still locked at 0-0. About 20 minutes left in that one. Big-time matchup next weekend here between the Saints and the Eagles. Carson-Newman women were able to move into sole possession of fourth place with their win today. And a loss. Ulalui gets a chance there, and they're going to call a foul on Ulalui. 3:22 left. Might just be academic here. Coker is trying, but the pressure by Carson-Newman, even with some second stringers in. Have kept the ball over here. Ulalui gives up to Maya. Maya now. Fancy footwork, was looking for Ulalui. Gives it up to Evans. It's off his feet now, play, and the ball belongs to Coker with 2:52 left. Coker having some trouble now, just trying to get the ball in. This is wasting some time now, and see the frustration on the face of Gustavo Palmieri. Eventually the ball gets in. It goes all the way back to Jasper Rump. And Carson not turning down the pressure at all. And this one, Matus Maya steps in front. Now there's a chance for Carson to score again. Maya gives it to Cody, and they're going to call offsides on James Cody with 2:15 left. Would have been a one-on-one chance for Cody to make a goal on his senior day as well. That one's fed long, goes way out of the stadium. A quick throw in for the Cobras. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Chance now as Leonini goes after that one, and that ball is out of play, goes into some of the straw. They've torn down the wall here where the old bullpen used to be for the Vicky Kazik softball complex, and now it's just kind of an open field. And 1:43 left in this one, and Carson's going to take their time. As Cody will throw this in. Misses Ualui. Battle for it. Matus Maya gets no call there. Actually, they're going to call a foul. Late call. And Maya's down a bit. He gets up. And with 1:20 left, it looks like this is going to go into the victory column for the Carson-Newman Eagles, who hold on to first place in the South Atlantic Conference. Bounces around. It's up to Ben King. Ben King now. It's going to kind of waste some time here as there's a minute remaining in this one. That one's ripped inside looking for McElroy. McElroy been off sides. Well, a chance at a goal with 52 seconds left. Clock's going to roll. And a hard challenge from Carroll's there, but Coker goes quickly, trying to score here. 40 seconds left. It would take playing at insane speed right now for Coker to come back and at least get a draw in this one. That one's cleared away by Schmutzer. 30 seconds left. Carson is going to move up to 10-3. That's another 10-win season for Carson-Newman under Coach Stephen Lyons. There's a foul there, or the ball goes out of play, and 13 seconds left. And the clock will stop with 7 seconds left after the foul on Carson-Newman. They'll allow Coker to get set up here. You don't want to concede one more. You don't want to concede a goal if you're Carson-Newman here, of course. If you're Coker, you're kind of just playing for pride to show that you can get a second half goal. 7 seconds left, ripped by Palmieri. Poked away by Karsgarin. Ulalui is going to get free. Ulalui just needs to rip one, and the clock's going to run out, and that will do it full time. Ulalui had a chance to score on senior day and can't quite get there in time, but it's a 3-1 victory for the Carson-Newman Eagles over the Coker Cobras after getting down 1-0 early. Goals from Gabe Martin and a pair of goals from the National Player of the Week, Tylen Silva, made this one a 3-1 win on senior day. And once again, congrats to Greg Evans. He is the all-time leader in career minutes played at Carson-Newman University with this 3-1 win on senior day to send the seniors home happy with a win. Another 10-win season for Carson-Newman. Another great job by the Eagles team. In this one, as they set up a huge showdown next week with the Limestone Saints. A battle for first place next Saturday. Well, first talk about it a lot this week. If you've been around Carson-Newman, this is the last game of the year for Danielle Whaley, the SID for men's soccer. And Danielle, I did some math. I'm not the greatest at math, but you have a pretty good record as your SID. 45-20-9 as SID for Danielle Whaley, including a regular season conference championship back in 2019. And so Danielle Whaley has done a lot for this program, has done a lot for me personally. Welcomed me here when I joined. Getting a job in the middle of COVID and going back to school after 2 years off is kind of scary. I can tell you that for sure. And Danielle was very welcoming, very opening, kind of helped me show the ropes here. And your boy's taking over as the men's soccer SID, and I know there's a lot to live up to. I hope I can be half the SID that Danielle was in her time here. And so we appreciate her and everything she has done here for the men's soccer team and for Carson-Newman, and she is going to do great things in her future endeavors. So once again, final score, Carson-Newman 3, Coker 1. Thank you for joining us on Senior Day, and we will see you back here next week.